I mean, social media is not about, sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, sharing your vacation photographs, sharing this and that. Social media is basically a tool for them to, further their agendas. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the different ways these narcissistic folks use social media and different kinds of platform to further torment you, exploit you, guilt trip you, smear you, and whatnot. The list goes on. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So as we know, these narcissistic folks lack empathy. They are very self-centered. They have got zero tolerance towards criticism, and overall they have this hunger and craving, for admiration. Yeah, they want to be admired by everyone, whether it's you, whether it's the others. They think that they should be the center of universe for everyone. Yeah, that's how things are. I know it sounds funny, but that's how things are. That's how these narcissistic folks are. So these narcissists, they really don't care what's going inside of you. Yeah, and that's because of this lack of empathy. Yeah, they really don't respect, or they really don't value your emotions, yeah, your feelings, and as a result of which they keep hurting you. They keep hurting you. One thing that we know is that they are very selfish and self-centered, but because of this lack of empathy and this impulsivity inside of them, they really don't know what they are doing with you. Yeah, they keep doing it, they keep hurting you, they keep damaging you, and they do it so that they keep getting the supply out of you. Yeah, whether it is admiration, whether it is money, whether it is validation, whatever it is that they are seeking out of you, in order to get that from you, they keep hurting you. They hurt in a lot of ways. They hurt you by gaslighting, they hurt you, by emotionally abusing you, they hurt you by stonewalling, they hurt you by, smearing. They do all kinds of things, yeah, to keep you on hook, yeah, so that you keep doing what you're supposed to do, or at least what is decided by the narcissist. I mean, what they expect out of you, you keep doing whatever is expected out of you. So these narcissists have this inability to self-reflect as well. So they really don't understand what they are doing with you. Yeah, they really don't understand to what level they are hurting you. They really don't understand in what different ways and in what magnitude their action is hurting you or destroying you or damaging you. They really don't understand all of that. Yeah, all of that is like an alien subject for them. Yeah, it's all about them. They are like this 8-year-old kid. Yeah, if they want something, they are stubborn and they just want it anyhow. And that's how things are with these narcissists. No matter how educated they are, no matter how old they are, no matter how experienced they are, I mean, whatever it is, I mean, they are an 8-year-old on the inside if you uh, observe them properly. So yes, these narcissists can go to any extent. Now, since the time we have got social media has become a playground for these narcissistic folks. They love using social media to further gaslight you, to guilt trip you, to torment you, to harass you, to exploit you, to abuse you, and the list goes on. And you need to understand that it's a virtual space, and the narcissist gets a free hand to do anything and everything. Yeah, with the help of social media, the narcissist is able to track you, what you're doing, what you're liking, what you're not doing. So they're able to see what you're up to with the help of social media. With the help of social media, they can send across, messages to you. Yeah, they might not say it personally and physically, but they might send it across, maybe like a status message, maybe like a story they can put. And the entire objective behind putting all of that is to pass across that message to you. They know that you would be seeing, of course, you're a family member, if you're a friend, or if you're in a relationship, you would be looking at their status message, their story, their timeline. And that's how they further gaslight you, torment you, and manipulate you. So if they want something out of you, they might not tell you directly, because you might call out their bad behavior, or you might blame them that they are being very demanding. Yeah, so in order to keep their hands clean, they might take help of social media and put up some status message that for example, these narcissistic parents would put up a status message, um, that somebody else's son respects their parents so much that they got a house and a car. I really feel happy for that person, and I really feel happy for that person's son and his achievement. So this is basically to pass across a message to you that you need to do the same thing. Yeah, they are unable to say it, or maybe you have confronted them in the past, for being so demanding. So now they have gone into that state where they really don't want to tell things directly to you, because you might call out their bad behavior, and they fear being exposed. Yeah, for being a greedy and a selfish parent. So they might do it indirectly. Flying monkeys and these enablers are there to get the narcissist work done. But social media comes, more handy. It's more accessible, and it's more easy for them. So the first, uh, simplest and easiest way, with the help of which this narcissist can pass across their message, intent, or whatever is in their heart, is through social media, and by putting up a status message or whatever it is. Yeah, so that you get the message that you need to love me the same way how this so and so person is loving his parent, and he's doing everything what the parent wants. These narcissistic parents, they take help of a lot of things. They will not hesitate in using religion, they will not hesitate in using culture, this, that, whatever it is. They will not hesitate in using anything and everything to exploit their children. So these narcissistic parents might, or narcissists in general, they might cherry pick some verses from some holy scripture, and they might just paste it on their wall or on their status message. And that talks about how you need to behave with those who love you, with those who has given birth to you, with those who you are married to, these indirect ways. And these narcissists are big time into cherry picking. Yeah, they are not going to talk about all the good things that is written there in the scriptures. They are just going to cherry pick. Yeah, they're going to I would say weaponize those phrases and quotations that can hurt you and that can serve them. Yeah, so they are big time into selectively using these religious scriptures, quotations from here and there, to further manipulate you and gaslight you. Because these narcissists are in general very scared of being called out, and they are very scared of being labeled as the bad guy. So the best way is to use social media, status message, some forwards. Yeah, in a family group they might share some forwards, they might forward some email to you with something that they want out of you would be there in some way. Yeah, and these narcissists, they are big time into using social media to guilt trip you as well. Yeah, so they might put up some quotations, or they might send you some forwards that talks about that you need to do for those who do for you. Yeah, as it is, they are scared that if they tell you directly, you might confront them or call out their bad behavior, and you might label them as being very greedy and selfish. So what's the next easiest thing that they can get hold of to manipulate you and to guilt trip you? That's again these quotations and phrases from here and there, and that is basically to aid their agenda. Yeah, that is basically to pass across the message that, I mean, wife, husband, son, whoever, I mean, you are with, whatever this narcissist is to you, that phrase quotation is just to pass across a message that, I have done so much for you. You should also do it for me. Yeah, because you need to understand that these narcissistic folks are very insecure. They don't develop healthy attachment styles. They are very dysregulated on the inside. So overall, whatever they do, you can see insecurity in all of the things that they do. Yeah, the way how they behave, the way how they think, there is this deep set insecurity. They are not happy with their own self. Yeah, and that's the reason they live a lie. They build a false castle around themselves, and that's what they live by. But on the inside, they are a very fragile and insecure being. So yes, I mean, social media is definitely helping the narcissist to pass across the message. There are lots of quotations and phrases that these narcissists love using it to further guilt trip you, exploit you, make you feel bad. And basically the entire idea is to you know keep you on hook. Yeah, directly sometimes they are scared because of so much awareness. Sometimes the supply also stands up and confronts them that enough is enough, you're just abusing me. Yeah, so because of all of that awareness, these narcissists are trying to be more concealed. These narcissists are trying to be more smart. I mean, social media is not about, sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, sharing your vacation photographs, sharing this and that. Social media is basically a tool for them to, further their agendas, a tool for them to pass across that message, something which they are not confident or comfortable in talking to you directly. They would pass across a quotation, they would pass across a a flyer where a lot of these religious scriptures are written, and you should respect them, and you should do this for them and that for them, a lot of this cherry picking stuff. So yes, in general, these narcissistic folks are very exploitative in nature. They can go to any extent. Earlier, things were different. Before social media came into existence, things were different. It was more of a physical circus that we used to see. But now, these narcissistic folks, have got access to social media. They can do whatever they want to do on a virtual platform. And as we know that there are lots of this unemployed monkeys, unemployed enablers that are out there, and they would be like, wow, you are so correct, wow, you are so intelligent, wow, you are so wise, and they would be further enabling the narcissist. Yeah, by wowing everything, what the narcissist does. So I mean, social media is good, definitely good if it is used for the right purpose. And anything and everything that gets into the hands of these narcissists gets abused. Yeah, whether it is their looks, whether it's their degree, whether it's their knowledge, whether it's their skill, whatnot. Yeah, they are into abusing anything and everything that makes them powerful or somewhat powerful. So yes, I mean, these narcissistic folks would also get into, forwarding a lot of forwards, and those forwards are basically to keep you reminded what you need to do for these narcissists. Yeah, every morning they're going to update the status that son has to do this, daughter has to do this, wife has to do this, husband has to do this. And it's not a neutral message. It's a very targeted message that these narcissists send across with the help of those quotations and those flyers. Now, another thing that these narcissists love doing on social media is smearing. Yes, so for example, if you don't agree to them in your personal space or in the physical realm, you don't agree to them and you are done with them, you are over with them. These narcissistic folks, they are going to get onto social media, leak your private information, your personal details, all of that, some pictures, and they're going to use social media to further haunt you, make you feel bad, make you feel miserable. So the idea behind smearing, or the idea behind running a smear campaign, is to alter or change the way how people look at you. Yeah, it's basically to malign your image that's there. Yeah, so these narcissistic folks take help of social media, yeah, to further torment you, harass you, and make you feel miserable, so that one fine day you have this realization that no, I should go and apologize to the narcissist, and the narcissist is sitting on a throne, and you go there and plead and you beg, and then again you take that leash and you put it around your neck, and then you surrender yourself to the narcissist. Yeah, so I mean, this is the first thing that these narcissists expect. Once they do this smear campaign against you, they want you to come back to them and beg them for mercy and forgiveness, and tell them that yes, I'll be a better doormat next time, I'll be a better toilet, I'll be a better cat and dog next time. Yeah, and the second thing is to hurt you. Yeah. So if the narcissist gets that message, or if the narcissist gets to know that you're not going to come back and apologize, they're going to do more of this smearing online. Yeah, contacting your friends, sending your personal pictures, sending your personal details, this and that. They will try and strip you. Yeah, that's what these narcissists do. They want to further humiliate you in front of the others. They can only do that successfully if they release your personal information and detail. So these narcissists are really sick individuals, and they really don't hesitate. They really don't hesitate in tormenting you, damaging you, exploiting you, abusing you. They really don't hesitate. It's okay, because they want something out of you, and if you're not giving it to them, they need to do something, and this is what they do. So yes, narcissists love taking help of social media to further guilt trip you, gaslight you, manipulate you, exploit you, and the list goes on. In case if I have missed in something, you can always comment below. Please don't ignore the red flags. And if you are already in a relationship with a narcissist, you know what works for you. Yeah, I'm no one to tell you whether you should be or come out of the relationship. You are the best person to decide. You know what works for you. So take care of yourself, and lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.